Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are back again. Father and Son Football Podcast. I'm here with my son, lovely young man. Kev, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good, man.
Are you sure? How has been your day? Good?
Yeah, good, man.
Really?
Yeah, good.
Okay, all right. That's good then. Yeah, we are back, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got some lovely games at the weekend. Some of them really surprising anyway. And but the thing is, you got a lot right, you know. You said to me, Arsenal, they're gonna batter who? Nottingham Forest, the Ganj.
Yeah.
And you were right.
Yeah.
They battered them exactly the same scoreline you said.
Yeah.
3-0. So yeah, well done for that. The Villa game, you said they're gonna be goals. It's gonna be draw at the end.
Yeah. But it was a draw, but there weren't goals.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, that's fine. But the thing is, we are going to talk about Man United first, right? I mean, even football fans don't know what's going on there now at the moment. So I watched the game, and as well as listening to the commentary. So I had both going on. And what I saw, to be honest, I identified three main problems for Man United. That's what I've seen. First of all, the manager is not the answer. He's got no experience to be Man United manager. We are talking about Manchester United here. So for me, he's got no experience. And secondly, we haven't got quality players for Manchester United, and he's playing the wrong system. Those are the three main points that I've seen for Man United. And to be honest, I don't know who's going to do the business, but I watched the whole game. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to let you talk anyway.
He even missed that one important detail.
Yeah, I'm going to let you talk. Let me just finish this point. And for me, he is not the answer. I think he's trapped in his little success he had in the Portuguese league, thinking he's going to replicate the same one in the Man United. Man United is Manchester United, you know. That's why we are not talking about Sporting Lisbon here. And for me, he's got no pedigree at all to be a Manchester United manager. And I don't know who is out there, but we'll talk about that one later. But for me, it's just going to get worse. It's not going to improve. It's just going to get worse. What do you say to that?
Yeah, whatever.
You watched the game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the game let's just talk about the game. I'm very sure when you saw that lineup, you were fuming.
Yeah, 100%. Of course I'm fuming though, Dad. When you see...
As a Man United fan, you were fuming when you saw that lineup.
But it's not, Dad, it's not even the lineup. That's the problem. When you got young players coming out and saying in an interview before the game against the best striker in the league, do you fear him? And you're saying, why would I fear a striker who only touches the ball 4 times and then he goes and scores 2 against you in the Etihad? Probably should have even had a hat-trick, bullied the whole back line. It's just like, why do you speak? Why do you speak on strikers' behalf? Like, if you spoke and done the job, fair enough. But you spoke and we got hammered at the Etihad. We didn't just lose. We got hammered 3-0. And respectfully, I'm not even saying this to annoy any Manchester United fans. We deserve to lose more than 3-0. We deserve to lose 5-6-0 on the day. We deserve to.
Yeah.
We deserve to lose. Haaland should have had a hat-trick.
Yeah.
We deserve to get absolutely battered.
Yeah, I know. You've been talking about them. First of all, the system, and then players at different positions. You've been talking about this for a long time now. But you see, this manager, when you talk about stubbornness, managers are stubborn. I think he's one of them.
He's a different example of stubborn. That you know what to do, but you don't want to do it because you don't want to please people. You're stuck in your own little bubble and you want to do everything your way because you don't want to give in to what fans and football people are saying. You know, Mainu is our best midfielder in that position to play for this club. But no, you put him on the bench, you keep playing Ugarte. I don't know what you see in Ugarte. You keep playing Ugarte, and I'm telling this to every football fan. I think the biggest scam in footballing history is PSG selling us Ugarte for 50 million and using that money to go sign João Neves. That has to be the biggest scam I think I've seen in football history in a while. And it's not even the team I can even speak on. Our main problem that you didn't speak on is the midfield. I don't understand why you keep playing Ugarte and Bruno, or you keep playing Casemiro and Bruno. Bruno cannot play as a 6 on 8. He cannot play there. And to be honest, for a captain's performance, it was disgraceful on Sunday. Yeah. It was a disgrace. That is not what captains do. You don't go and lose a game and in a post interview when they're asking about the team, you throw shade on the whole back line. You're a captain. Take up for your own mistakes as well. Yeah. Because you were shocking. You were just as shocking as the whole team. Yeah. You're at fault for the first goal. Yeah. Second goal, it comes from you giving the ball away easily, then playing one ball in and Haaland dinking it over the keeper. And the third goal just comes from sloppiness in the attack and then playing a through ball back in through the back line. And they knew Maguire wasn't going to get there because he's not quick. Yeah. So they utilised that, played it in behind. Haaland runs onto it and scores his third. Yeah. The whole team from the start was wrong. The whole team, the goalkeeper, the midfield, the whole team was wrong.
So you the goalkeeper, you wanted the new signing to be in the goal.
Yes, 100. That I'm not.
Okay.
I can't buy in there.
You know, when I look at your manager, Ruben Amorim, yeah. When I look at him on the touchline, it looks like he's giving up. I think he's just waiting to be sacked. I think he's worried about his paycheck now because he signed 4-year contract. Yeah, 4 years contract. He's worried about his paycheck. If I resign now, how much am I going to get? I think he's thinking about that. I don't think he's got any clue to turn this around. Yeah, he looks like someone who has been forced from Portugal, put on the plane to come and manage Manchester United. Yeah, that's exactly how he looks like.
Yeah, he doesn't. Because
he's got no answers for this.
Yeah, he doesn't. Because how can you go in an interview before a game and say, sometimes I hate my players, sometimes I love my players, sometimes I want to be here longer, sometimes I want to leave. You don't say that type of stuff as a manager in interviews when they ask you. You don't say that type of stuff. Yeah, it might come as jokey to him, but this Manchester United is not a joke of a football club. People are paying £1,000, Dad, for a season ticket every single year, going to home matches all the way in Manchester to watch this performance week in, week out. It's a disgrace. Yeah. It's a disgrace. Yeah. And I can take that. I can take finishing when he said sometimes we need to struggle for success, right? Struggling for Manchester United is finishing outside the top 5, getting European football. That is struggling for Manchester United. Not finishing 16th to one position behind Spurs to the 3 worst teams ever to grace the Premier League to go back. 16th, losing a European final to Tottenham of all teams who have no European experience, to Big Ange of all managers who got sacked even after he won the final. And then to go and still say after the game, I need to see more from Mainu. When you brought him on, he was our best midfielder. He was our best midfielder. I don't know why a manager can be that stubborn, because it's like sometimes he wants to see the team fail. That's what I see as. It's like you're saying he's just worried about his paycheck now.
Yeah, he's just waiting to be sacked.
He doesn't care about the football anymore. Because even against the Burnley game, when we scored, he still looked depressed. We beat Burnley and he still wasn't happy. What more does he want from the players?
The body language is absolutely bad. That's how it is. And you know what? Because he's playing Bruno in the wrong position, there's no one to supply the bullets.
Yeah. And this is exactly what I'm saying. And a lot of people are saying, what's it called? A lot of people are saying Bruno needs to play in the 10, and he does. And a lot of other fans are saying, if you don't want to play Bruno in the 10, then what's the point of playing him?
Yeah.
Because he can't play in the 6 or 8 position. What Amarin needs to do is change up the whole system. The whole formation needs to change. The goalkeeper needs to change. The midfield needs to change. The whole system needs to change. That's what he needs to do. He needs to change the formation. No 3 at the back nonsense anymore. It's not working, Dad. It's not working. And once something isn't working, no matter how stubborn a manager can be, why would you still want to see the team struggle? Just why? That's what you have to ask yourself in these scenarios, Dad. Why do you want to see a team suffer?
Okay, I'm going to ask you one question. Do you agree with me that this crop of players, Man United, they are not fit to wear the shirt? Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
None of them is fit to wear the Man United shirt.
Yeah, if we're comparing it
I have watched Man United long enough to know that these boys, none of them deserves to wear the shirt.
Yeah, if you're comparing it to the greatest teams of all, the greatest Manchester United teams of all time, the Ronaldo team with Rooney, Ronaldo, and you're comparing it to the team before with Beckham and all of them boys, then yeah, this team is nowhere near that level. And even in current football, half of these players don't deserve to be playing for Manchester United. Yeah, that's true. But if you're talking about football clubs, Dad, then every single football club has gone down. Chelsea have a good team. They're doing well this season, but they're nowhere near the prime Chelsea.
Yeah, the Drobbers, the Lampards,
nowhere near.
The John Terrys, the Ashley Coles, the Asians, the Ballacks. Yeah,
they're nowhere near.
That's true.
Same with Arsenal. They're nowhere near.
No Thierry Henry,
nowhere near.
Perez, all of them. Yeah.
Liverpool, they got a great team now. No, we're still nowhere near the team back in the day. Still nowhere near.
Liverpool, yes, they
still got a great team, but still, Real Madrid is the perfect example of that. Them bunch of players now, nowhere near the team back in the day. Even Ronaldo times of Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Modric, Toni Kroos, Marcelo, Ramos, Pepe, Varane, Navas, none of these players are near even that level.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about current teams in football, then every single team's gone down. But I can agree with you, these players are not fit enough to wear the Manchester United shirt.
They don't deserve it. They're fit.
They're fit.
They don't deserve to wear. They're not good enough
to wear the shirt.
They don't have the quality to play for Manchester United.
They don't.
It's a very huge club, Manchester United.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the biggest club in England, and when you're going to the Etihad, losing 3-0 to Man City and let it feel, and that the one thing that really annoyed me is Doku did the same skill move on Luke, on the whole team, the whole back line, about 20 times that game. The guy steps in, steps out, steps back in. As a defender, how are you letting one person do the same skill move every single time and it's working? Tackle him. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Even for Foden's first goal, there's 5 of you in the box surrounding him, and you've all lost him. And you've let him score his first goal, Dad, in 7 months.
That header was good. He knew exactly where he wanted to play.
But that header was good, but that just came from rubbish defending. Because there's 5 of you in the box, one or two of you have to pick him up. Not just all of you standing like a statue. 1 or 2 of you have to pick him up.
Yeah.
1 or 2 if you have to. That's mandatory. That's and nobody did. And it's Bruno, and that goal is Bruno's fault. As a captain, you should be telling players, you stand there, you mark him, you stand there, mark him, I'll pick up my man. As a captain, you should be telling people what to do in these scenarios. But no, you're standing there just as lost as the players, letting him jump one way, jump the other way, and headed the ball in the goal.
Yeah. And that
came from all Luke Shaw's poor defending, letting Doku skip in, skip out, go past him, put a ball in the box. Foden gets his first goal in 7 months. Yeah. Like, we, as a club, we gave a player who didn't score a goal in 7 months his first goal. For me, that just tells me how bad this football club is.
All right. Okay. I've got an answer to, or the solution, to all these problems. So that's all we'll talk about next, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a solution. Okay, so listeners, if this is your first time listening, I highly recommend you go and listen to the first, second, and third episode. You will like them all. And like and subscribe. We are doing this to entertain ourselves and all football fans out there. So, Kervis, I was saying something. I've got a solution. In your mind, do you think there's any manager out there that can come into Man United and turn things around?
Yeah.
Who do you have in mind?
100%.
Who do you have in
Only
mind?
one answer. Liverpool, great manager for Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, well, we will say Jurgen Klopp is a good manager, but he doesn't have the quality players like Liverpool players. He doesn't have the quality players too.
But that's one thing that you just said.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the quality players.
Yes.
Jurgen Klopp, yeah, he builds players. He doesn't need quality players. He builds players. Because look at Salah, for example. Before he was at Liverpool, barely got any minutes for Chelsea. Wasn't good enough for them. They loaned him to Roma. Roma, came Liverpool.
But
and
I'll tell you one
Klopp
thing.
turned him into a great player.
Yeah, I know. But when Salah was playing for Chelsea at the time, the players at Chelsea at the time were just too good. He couldn't fit in. So he had to leave. But as you said, he's come back and to Liverpool, and look at how he's doing.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp builds great players. And I think if we sell some players...
I hear some callers saying Bruno they have to sell Bruno. If he doesn't want to play in his position, he should be sold.
Yeah.
And get the money and buy someone to play that position.
I still don't think that's the answer. Because...
Yeah, you get more than 100 million for him.
Yeah. But without... Yeah.
You can get a decent...
But that...
number 6 position. You can get a decent player for number 6.
Yeah.
And
that is true. But without if the board is going to keep Amarin as the manager, then 100% sell Bruno if they don't want to play him in the 10. 100%, because Amarin won't play him in the 10. So if the board are going to keep Amarin as the manager, even in how this form of football are playing, then 100% sell Bruno. But I would rather, because we're not good currently, but we're even a worse team without Bruno. We're even worse as a team without Bruno.
Yeah.
Like, we're not good, but we're even worse as a team without Bruno.
Yeah.
I would say you sell Mount, you sell Casemiro, you sell Ugarte, you sell Dallo, you sell so many of these players who don't deserve to be at the club. You sell all of them, you get money out of that, get money out of that, then save up the money that you already have, then you put that together, you sign a 6, you get rid of your Ugarte as well, and Casemiro, so you don't have any of them anymore. You sign a 6, I would get Tielemans, Onana or Baleba, because they suit the system perfectly. You sign a 6, you start Mainu, you put them next to him, you move Bruno into the 10, you put Cunha on the left as the left 10, you put Mbeumo's the right 10, and we go Xerxes or Sesko up top. Then we change the whole formation. So we don't play a 5-3 at the back anymore. We play a 4-2-3-1. We go Dorgu left back, because Luke Shaw was shocking in the last game.
Yeah.
We go Euro and the left centre backs, and we go Mazraoui right back. We go Lamens in goal. No questions asked. Bayenda hasn't been good enough. We go Tielemans. It depends on what free the manager will want to sign. But that also depends on how much money we get. Because Tielemans and Onana would cost us less than... But
Onana that guy doesn't play even 90 minutes for Villa.
Yeah.
He doesn't play 90 minutes for them. So why do you think he's going to do any job in Manchester United?
Because in the way Onana's game style would suit our club.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Onana
this is hypothetical, because you're never gonna sign those players anyway. So you only have to use the people you've got now. So what can we do about this team to achieve a better result?
Change the system, change the midfield. Simple as.
Amorim's got the worst record, even a Man United manager, since World War II. His win rate is appalling.
And
this is Manchester United we are talking about.
You know what really makes me sad and angry, that whenever I think of this, people sacked, Ten Hag went to Bayer Leverkusen and he wasn't good enough, right? But let's talk about all the managers we had since, not all of them, but the managers I know of that we had since Alex Ferguson. We had Louis van Gaal. He was better than Amorim.
First was David Moyes.
Yeah,
soon as Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, we had David Moyes. He was bad, very bad, but he wasn't even as bad as Amorim was.
If he was given time, probably by now, Man United would have done better.
Yeah.
But everybody wanted instant success.
Yeah.
Like Alex Ferguson. But there's only one Alex Ferguson out there.
Yeah. Then we had Louis van Gaal. He was a good man. He was all right for us. Yeah. Better than Amorim.
Yeah.
Then we had Mourinho.
No, before Mourinho, was there a manager there? Are you sure? No, what about Ole?
No, Ole was after Mourinho.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Ole was after Mourinho. Remember, Ole was the 20. We had Ole, then we had Ragnick. Remember?
But before Mourinho, there was a manager. After Louis van Gaal, after David Moyes.
Wasn't it Carrick as
Carrick took over for a while.
Yeah, as interim.
Yeah. Okay, no worries. Just carry on. Mourinho, Ole, Ragnick.
And all of these lot, they said, Ten Hag. All of these lot, they said, weren't good enough. And what really makes me very angry whenever I think of this is, we sold De Gea, Dad, right? Because they said he wasn't good enough with his feet. And he made too many mistakes in his last season. Yeah, he was getting old. But talking about goalkeepers... Yeah. Even in his worst season, Onana made more mistakes in less than half a season than De Gea did a whole season. But no, we sold him because he wasn't good enough with his feet. Bayindir is nowhere near even how good Onana De Gea was in his last season, even though he made mistakes. Because he still won Golden Glove in his last season, that's right.
Yeah.
He still won Golden Glove. And everyone's saying he needs to go because he wasn't good.
Yeah.
But he was better than all the goalkeepers we got now, and he still probably is.
Yeah.
And then we got rid of Ten Hag. These three managers I'm about to say, that really draws the straw line for me. We got rid of Mourinho because we got rid of Mourinho because he didn't win us no Champions League. He didn't do nothing. But he still got us top 10 football.
Yeah. Mourinho, did he not win a trophy?
He even won us a trophy.
Yeah.
Still got top 10 football. But we got rid of him because he didn't get us a Champions League position, right?
Yeah.
So, that's Mourinho. Now, this one I'm about to say really makes me angry. We got rid of Ole, even though he finished second in his first season, third in his second season, and he finished fifth in his third season. We got rid of him, because they said in his last season he didn't do enough for us, right? Yeah. Even though we got your European football, right? Yeah. They said it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Then this one, Ten Hag. No, it's Ragnick first, isn't it? Then it's Ten Hag.
Yeah, I call him Uncle Ragnick.
So we got rid of Ragnick.
Anytime he loses, the way he walks out to the tunnel makes me laugh.
So we got rid of Ragnick because he got us 7th and 5th in the league, which is still, we're not good enough for Manchester United Football Club, even though that's European football, right?
Yeah.
We got rid of him. Now the one I'm really going to say really makes me angry. We got rid of Ten Hag, even though he won us an FA Cup, got us Champions League football 2 seasons in a row. Yeah. Then in the last season before he left, we finished 6th. Before he left, they sacked him. We were 6th in the league, right? And had played about 11 games.
Yeah. And
they sacked him because they said that wasn't good enough. But Amorim, he's good enough, even though he lost us a European final to Tottenham That what really makes me angry, Dad.
Yeah, okay.
Tottenham Hotspur, of all teams, no European pedigree ever, we lose to Tottenham. He finishes 16th this season. This season, we're still bottom half of the table. 4 games played, 14th in the league. But no, he's good enough for the club, but all these managers ain't.
Yeah.
These Glazers don't have a clue of what they're doing.
Yeah, let me tell you what I think is happening behind the scenes. And it's only with time that you will tell me, yeah, you were right. Look, I know the board behind the scenes, they're looking for a manager seriously. They, at least for this guy's been in charge for 10 months, and they have clearly seen now that he's not the answer. They're not going to talk about it publicly, but I know behind the scenes, they're looking for a manager. It's only a matter of time before the breaking news will come. This guy, the way I see him, is taking Man United nowhere. And let me tell you this as well. His body language is appalling. Whoever appointed this guy as the Man United manager, whoever gave him the job, must be having a very bad sleep. And let me tell you now, your solution at the moment is to go for Jose Mourinho. Bring him back the second time. He's the one to deliver. He'll straighten up these boys. That's because he's out of job at the moment, isn't it? The only problem with Jose Mourinho, when you talk about players with baggage, Jose Mourinho is a manager with baggage.
But that
is the only problem. But he is the man. He has the character and the pedigree to do this job.
Yeah, he does. But Dad, when you're talking about players, Jose, you'll forget the one thing with Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho don't build players. He wants players already that are good. That's how good for him to do a job with. None of our players are on a world-class level, on a decent level to play for the club. None of our players are on the level of players Mourinho wants to do the job for him.
So none of them. If he comes, he's not going to do anything?
No, he will. He will do something because he will change the whole system. He's
not going to play Bruno at 6 position.
Nah, he won't.
At least that would be a massive difference.
Yeah. He'll change the whole system. We'll play Bruno back in the 10 position. So yeah, we will get results. And yeah, we probably will get European football with him. But Amorim, he's taken his team nowhere. And he's never taken his team. He's never taken his team nowhere. And the fact that people said he's our successor, people really sat there and said, Amorim is the manager to do the job for us. Yeah. He will succeed. And guys are talking about Portuguese league, how we did all this and that, and how we beat Man City. I'm not being funny. Man City played their C team, and there's a Portuguese league right now is even worse than the Saudi league. I can name some Saudi players. I can't name any Portuguese players. The only one I knew was Victor Gyökeres, and he went to Arsenal. And the Portuguese league is not even top 5 leagues in the world currently. The Prem is better than it. The Serie A is better than it. The La Liga is better than it. The Bundesliga is better than it. And
I know.
The French league is better than it.
Yeah.
And even Saudi's better than it. So if we're saying all this, you're telling me that the Premier League, that the Portuguese league is 7th in the rankings of football leagues.
Yeah.
And in that tier, you're going from the best league to the worst league out of these.
Yeah.
So of course,
I don't think it's
not going to be the same, is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's got any answers. So you know what we'll do? We're going to be just look at the games at the weekend, the other games at the weekend. You got a few things right. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
In case people are wondering what was the score, we're talking about the Man City and Man United game. Some people don't even know the score. It's 3-0. Man United lost.
Yeah.
3-0. Etihad.
Yeah.
That's appalling. So we'll talk about the games at the weekend, the rest of the games at the weekend next, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. Okay. So, the weekend, I watched a couple of games. I didn't have time to watch all of them, but some of the results are interesting. Arsenal, as you said, they battered Nottingham Forest 3-0.
Yeah.
Bournemouth, you said they're going to win.
Yeah.
2-1, you said. Yeah. You got it right, 2-1. Crystal Palace, there was a draw there. Sunderland did well, isn't it? They didn't concede any goal.
Yeah.
Everton and the Villa. But talking about Villa, what is going on with Villa? Villa is not doing well this season. They had to take Ollie Watkins out and put someone in there. What is going on there? They're not winning games. They haven't won any game this season. So they played 4. They haven't won any game.
A big part is their keeper, Emil Martinez.
He's a World Cup keeper, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not playing him because he didn't want to stay.
No, but he's playing.
No, he isn't. He's not the first choice anymore. Emery dropped him.
No, but he was there. He was there playing on Saturday.
Yeah, that's his first game back. He didn't play the 3 games before that.
Okay, first game back, but still.
Yeah, he didn't concede. Yeah, but he didn't concede though. But even in that game though, that I said that it would be a draw. I said it would be goals, but it was still a draw in the end.
Yeah, but
I said Everton have been doing well.
Villa they really need to wake up.
Yeah, but Everton have been doing well this season though. So even if they did lose to them, I don't think that would have been even much of a shock to a lot of people.
Yeah. You said Leeds United, I was saying Leeds, please stay in the Premier League, don't go back, they're going to be battered. They did well, at least. Yeah. They conceded only 1 goal.
Yeah.
So
they still lost. They still lost
the game. They have got 0 points.
Yeah.
They've not been battered.
Yeah, but still
lost.
Yeah, they still lost, so it doesn't really change anything, does it?
All right. You said Newcastle, they're going to win.
Yeah.
So they won 1-0.
Yeah.
The Hammers, come on, West Ham, come on. Your name is Hammers. You hammer other teams. You don't let other teams hammer you. You're not living up to your name. The Hammers, what are you doing? You lost 3-0 to Tottenham.
I even said it would be 3-1. I didn't even think it would be 3-0. I said it would be 3-1. I said West Ham would score 1, and they got absolutely humiliated. And they even played at home as well. They played at home.
They lost at home.
They played at the Olympic Park and got absolutely humiliated to Tottenham. And Dad, this is exactly what I'm saying. When you said you don't rate Kudus as a player, Kudus was one of West Ham's best players, if not arguably one of their most underrated. And that clearly showed when he played against them, because their defence couldn't handle him. Same with Shafi Simons on his debut. It was superb.
Yeah. Absolutely
superb.
Oh, I see. That was interesting. Brentford, Chelsea. How can you say Chelsea is gonna win? They lost. Not lost. It was a draw, but how come Chelsea couldn't beat them?
Chelsea were even losing 1-0. Then they made it 2-1. Caicedo scored, and then Brentford scored in like the last bit of the game. So
wow, yeah, that was Saturday, and then Sunday. 2 p.m. Liverpool, Burnley.
Yeah,
Liverpool were very lucky. That last minute handball saved them. Otherwise, they would have played this game 0-0. That last minute handball, they just couldn't. I thought Liverpool just gonna walk over Burnley, but that never happened. And they were lucky to have a handball in the end and got that penalty. That was disappointing for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Man City, and then for Man City, whatever. Yeah. But there's one thing I want to say. I've listened since Sunday after that game. I've listened to a lot of phone-in shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even football fans who are not Man United supporters.
Yeah.
They can't even believe it. They're like, no, this is Manchester. They don't even support Manchester United. Like, no, this can't happen. This guy needs to go. It's like, so is there anybody out there, any football fan out there who still want this guy in the job? I don't think there's anyone there. But I know Man City fans will be like, we keep him another 50 years so we can mock Man United every time. So keep the manager. Oh, come on, keep him. We love him. So they can carry on mocking Manchester United. But I tell you, I listen to a lot of phone-in shows, and football fans are not happy. What's happening?
One Man City supporter even made a joke. He said, of course, Manchester United would be no match for us. They lost to Grimsby Town. And it's true though. We were no match for them on the day because they absolutely ran the rings around our team and we got humiliated.
Yeah, I know. Champions League, yeah?
Yeah.
It's back again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to point out a few things here. We're not going to be looking at everything else because we haven't got much time. But Arsenal just won. They play away at Atletico Bilbao, yeah?
Yeah.
Atletico Bilbao.
Yeah.
And Arsenal played away and won that game.
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
So that's good. And it's 8 o'clock kickoff is there. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we're going to be looking at a few games as well. Bayern Munich is playing Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Bayern Munich is playing at home.
Yeah.
Liverpool, wow. Liverpool is playing at home at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
And PSG is playing Atalanta.
Yeah.
So those are tomorrow games.
Yeah.
Ajax is always in there, but Ajax, Inter Milan, Slavia Prague. And this Bodo Glimt, they seems to be coming up every season now, isn't it? Every season they're either in the Europa or the Champions. They always sneaking in there every time. Bodo Glimt. When I heard the name the first time, what's this? But they're still in there, Champions League. They're in there.
Yeah.
Olympiacos and Paphos. Paphos is another new one that in there. So that will be Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday games. Wednesday is the 17th of September.
Yeah.
So the one I want to talk about is Bayern Munich Chelsea.
Yeah.
How do you see that game? 8 p.m. Wednesday.
It's
17th.
I see it as a tough game for Chelsea because Bayern Munich's attack is very good. You got Elise, Kane.
Yeah.
You got a good attack, but then Chelsea also got good players to do the job. You got Reece James, you got Enzo, you got Caicedo, you got Palmer.
Yeah.
You got João Pedro. You got decent players as well to do the job, so it'll be an interesting game. I see Bayern Munich winning, but I don't see them absolutely humiliating Chelsea. I see them winning 2-1.
Chelsea are the world champions, you know, so
yeah.
They don't have to disgrace themselves.
Yeah.
Well, how about Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, 8 p.m.
Liverpool is playing home, by the way. Winning games.
Yeah.
I see Liverpool winning. Yeah.
They're playing home.
I see them winning 1-0, 2-0.
Yeah.
1-0. I see them winning 1-0, 2-0. Yeah.
I don't know the scoreline, but I know Liverpool is gonna win. Chelsea, Bayern Munich, I don't know who's gonna win, to be honest. But I'm gonna watch that game.
Either way.
I'm gonna watch that game. PSG, Atlanta.
Yeah, PSG should win that. On paper, PSG should win that.
Roma is not there anymore.
Yeah, but they still have all the players they had from last season. So on paper, PSG should win that. But then again, it's football. You never know. Just like everyone said PSG would humiliate Chelsea. Chelsea beat them 3-0. So it's football. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
So
that's good. That's good. Champions League is back. So I'm going to be watching those games, by the way. So, all right. I don't think we have much to talk about now. So our time is up. We have to go. So, listeners, this is where we've come to. That's all we've got time for. So go and listen to episode 1, 2, 3 and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We are building a big community here. So until next time, keep listening. Thank you all. Bye.